MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the White Sox and the Oakland A's. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. Joyce has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Chapman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Carson Fulmer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jed Lowrie.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowrie. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Davidson takes it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Hit to third. To his right, Davidson. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting second, third baseman number 24, Matt Davidson.
Up next for Chicago, Matt Davidson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Fowler. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And right into the shift. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding in, Matt Olson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Olson at third with nobody out. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Davidson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Abreu ranges to his left, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead it 2-0. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 18, Willie Garcia.
Digging in, Willie Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Joyce, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-2 once more. Now that's popped up, and they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Batting 9, center fielder, number 30.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jacob May. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He flied out, leading off the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Lombardozzi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Hit high and deep out to left. Garcia going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, a designated hitter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Piscotty has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count remains full. Lowry on third with 2 out. Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Leury Garcia as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Lombardozzi is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now, a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Olson is over to take a look at it, and no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Stepping into the box, Matt Davidson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's safe.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And that'll bring up Willie Garcia as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
In now, Jacob May, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the A's 2. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson.
Leading off the fourth for the A's, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Garcia is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 3-2. Andrew Triggs makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Andrew Triggs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 4-2 Chicago lead. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. first offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Line drive to center field. May is there. 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
So coming to the plate, Steve Lombardozzi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Kendall Graveman will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
Ready now, Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Davis is under it. 1 away.
Third baseman number 24, Matt Davidson.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Lombardozzi ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now a pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Jed Lowrie now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Pitch on the way. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowrie as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Lowrie will take the turn and head for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Right over the middle, knee high.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Up next for Oakland.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Piscotty, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Still 1-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's another 1-2. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Olson connects and sends it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run, and it's now 6-4.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Right fielder.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. yanked fouled off to the right.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. May. There as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 4. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
And that'll bring up Willie Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. 1 down.
Center fielder number 32, Jacob May.
Now at the plate, Jacob May. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains steady at 6-4. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Bruce Maxwell.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. Taken in by Abreu. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Mark Canha will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Too high, 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hard liner to center field, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Marcus Semien will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 10, Marcus Semien.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. The short hit hard, Anderson scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 2, Red.
Franklin Barreto will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Franklin Barreto.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off in his delivery.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 7-4. Brooke Powell will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 3.
Franklin Barreto will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Blake Trinan is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Chad Pinder is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Barreto racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Renato Nunez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 22.
Jake Smolinski is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 5, Jake Smolinski.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens, hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A break. On second, Moncada at first with no outs. Omar Narvaez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only one now. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. A tag for one. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Into the box now, Matt Davidson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Nicky Delmonico. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Smolinski on the move. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two out with a man at first. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The A's lead this one 7-6. Omar Narvaez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 38, Omar Narvaez.
Josh Phegley is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Denny Farquhar will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Denny Farquhar.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher, Farquhar, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Brandon Moss come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Fegley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sharp ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Center fielder number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Digging in now, Dustin Fowler. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike three.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now both runners on the move, and it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Striding in for Oakland, Bruce Maxwell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Fouled away. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Davidson over to his right, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Josh Begley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 19.
Brandon Moss will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 37, Brandon Moss.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Moss is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Into the box, Jacob May. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch fouled off. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got to hurry. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tyler Saladino will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
20, Tyler Saladino.
May, base runner at first with one out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. The second for one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Oakland A's rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Kendall Graveman pitches well enough to get the W. Carson Fulmer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victorian Athletics, 7 runs.